Yo, welcome back guys, Venom here again with another 8th Tower series journey thing. Right, so the mission I'm playing at the moment is 8532 called Snatching Elemental Powers. I'm using a Earth Greek team for this, and I'll explain why I need to use this type of team in a minute. Right, so first things first, stage 1 is Lunar. She has a 2-second round shield. That means you only have 2 seconds to spin. Okay? So, quite problematic for Babylon teams and other teams as such, kind of any team, other than Greek teams. So, good thing I'm using a Greek team. Easy for me, 2 seconds is enough for me to randomly spin and get sky drops. Right? So, the second stage is the 3 statues. You have the fire, the light, and the earth statue. They all have initial shield ability, which basically means they will attack you before you can do anything to them. Great. Right, so to get rid of these guys, you have to allow them to attack you beforehand. You heal up, and then you can attack. So on this stage you have to have more than 13,000 HP or you're going to die. If you have 13,000 HP exactly, then good luck on trying to recover all of that HP each turn. But you're gonna have to each round. You're gonna have to recover more than 13,000, or your HP will get less and less, obviously. So they will attack you one by one. So luckily enough, you will not die in any of the rounds by like all 3 of them attacking you at the same time. Right, so each round you must heal and do enough damage to kill the first one before he gets the second attack on you. So once all the 3 shields, the initial shields are gone, like now, you can basically kill them all 3 at the same time, or you can kill them one by one. Okay? So for me, lucky for me, the Greek luck is shining on me. I managed to kill all 3 of them at the same time. Alright, next level is Armstrong, Court of Taurus. People know him as Taurus because he's got horns or whatever, or he's just the star sign of Taurus. So basically he's got Phantom ability, which basically means he punctures through any damage reducing shields or abilities that you have. So he's basically effective against grinders, but also because he does 25,000 damage, he's going to kill most likely any team that you put up against him, unless you have somebody like a Luno team or a Nidhogg team. Right, so you got 3 turns to take this guy down, or he's going to kill you in 1 hit. So fortunately for me, on the last round, he has a skull there. It's quite daunting to see a skull there because he's going to kill you. He is going to kill you on the first hit. So use this chance to do as much damage as you can and kill him before the 3rd round comes. Okay, so if you're using an Earth team like me and he's got a little bit of HP, it's still better to use Compulsion just to make sure that he dies, because you never know these things, you know, like Earth against fire, it's not really effective. So use the Compulsion. It's better for him to die rather than you die. Let's put it that way. So, I've stacked up my board full of green runes here as well. It's not really needed. The next stage is 2 astrologers. They will give you weathered runes on the board. Not a problem. You can actually use this chance to stall and build up your CD actually. But if I didn't really need to, and I had too many runes on I had too many green runes on my board that Greeks was just going to take out the enemy anyway. So either use this stage to stall up, or these guys will only do 9,000 damage per hit anyway, so not too much of a problem there. Take them out, and you have Hertz on the next stage. So this guy is also known as Sagittarius to some because of his star sign, or whatever he comes out as in the star sign series. So basically he's got Trojan X. The less HP he has, the more damage he will do. Because of my bad Greek instability spin that I just did, I reduced his HP down to half. which is kind of like on borderline dangerous because obviously when he gets to about half HP, he can probably most likely kill you no matter what HP you have anyway. But because he wasn't going to kill me on his next hit, I decided to do a feint spin to give myself another 2 extra turns to kill him. I didn't really need to, I kind of took him out on the next turn, but just to be on the safe side, I gave myself 2 turns to kill him. Right, so the next stage is Persephone. She has Pentablock Dark Runes. She will block your ability to blow up purple runes on the board, which is not too much of a problem if you might think it's not much of a problem if you're not using a dark team, but I got rid of that kind of skill. I got rid of that skill using my 3rd card there. I can't remember what she's called. But I used the 3rd card there to get rid of that skill, and it kind of clears the board a bit. Rather than having your board clustered with like purple runes that you can't explode for 5 turns, it's best to get them out of the way as fast as possible. The reason so is Zeus is on the next stage. He has a CD of 1 or 2, I think. He has a CD of 1 or 2. Luckily for me, he had a CD of 2, but I didn't really need to have 2 turns anyway. But he has a CD of 1 or 2. He will do 43,000 damage each time he attacks, which is a hefty amount. You're not going to be able to block that without a grinding team. Right, so you have to take him out before he attacks you once, which is not really too much of a problem if you activate all your abilities and basically nuke him down. He's got 4.5 million HP, so that's still quite a lot, but it's not too difficult for teams nowadays. Yeah, he has a mirror shield, enchanted mirror shield, so any non-enchanted damage will be reflected back to yourself, which is really problematic. But if you have a Greek team, you're always going to have enchanted runes anyway, so it's no problem for Greek teams. That's why I recommend you use a Greek team for this level. And that is stage 8, 5, 3, 2, Snatching Elemental Powers for you with a Greek team. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode.